is happening, everyone? My name is Beth and welcome back to Every Day is Spooktober. Now, today's video, I have got a great review for you all. This is a film that I would watch again, specifically this month, because it's scary, it's spooky, it freaked me out, so it's definitely a good watch for Spooktober. I would definitely recommend. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. The film that I'm reviewing today is called Incantation. This film was made in 2022 and it is about main character Lee Ronan. I don't know if I pronounced that right, so I'm not gonna keep saying it, I'm just gonna say main character. But it's about our main character who ends up getting a curse put on her and has to protect herself and her daughter from this curse. My thoughts of the film. Okay, so I have to say, I think that this film was very good. Like, I was happy to see a found footage film in 2022 and it actually be successful. I heard people watch it, I heard the rave about it, and I was like, I've got to just like see more about what this film is about. And it was good. You know, it's found footage, but it's just so much more than that. There were so many layers to this. I think, like, first off, like, the editing was so well done. The editing, you know, between past and present is like embedded throughout the film. It's not just the past and then the present, like it's embedded nicely throughout the film, and it's like breadcrumbs leading you to like the finale, third act, what happens. So I think that was done really well, and I really liked that part about it because you never got bored because there was always something interesting happening. It wasn't like a slow build to like the end and then something crazy happens. Like, there was something going on all the time. The other thing that I loved about it was how interactive the film was. I think at the beginning, when we have like the train and it's like your perception of viewing things, and it's like if you look at it this way, it can go left and then it can go right. I think doing that to start off with just immediately like hooks your audience, and I think that was done so well. And then I think straight after, with like the symbol that it shows, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought they were asking me to join a cult. It was really weird, and like the music and everything that went on with it, it was so creepy. And I think that is just genius. They hook you straight away. And like I said, the film doesn't just slowly start off and then build. It's like it just gets straight into it, and like it's crazy. So yeah, I thought that was so good. And then I really like at the end how we do like a full like circle, and then right at the end they show the symbol again, and it's like you feel like you're being like cursed now, or you're being haunted, or something's gonna happen to you. It does a really good job of making you feel that pressure and intensity, and I think that's why I liked it, because it was smart. It was really smart doing that. And like I said, it was more than just a found footage film, and that 100% like, you know, made it more than it was. It felt like a horror film. It didn't feel like found footage. So I think those things 100% made it a lot better, you know, than just a regular found footage. And I don't know, I really liked it. I thought the acting was good. I think it being in Chinese was, so like I've said in my other reviews, films in other languages that isn't your own, they're always more creepier because you don't fully understand people's rituals, people's communication, how they act. You don't fully understand how people react, how people listen, how people communicate when it's not in your language. So I feel like that immediately makes you feel like an outsider and a bit like confused. And I think the confusion just, you know, completely adds to the horror as well, like the you know, the uneasiness, the unsure of what's happening. Those are like my thoughts on the film overall. I think it was really good. I loved how the film ended. I love how the fact that we have our main character and she's basically passing the curse onto like other people so she can get rid of it. So she's like blindfolded with her camera and she's about to just expose this curse to like thousands of people who are watching her video, and I think that was a really good way to end it off. It was kind of like a big fu to everyone, because she's dealt with it for so long and she's just done with it. So yeah, I thought that was a great end. It didn't just end with people dying, which is normally how found footage films end. Like, you know, they pick them off one by one and then the final person dies and it's like, well, the end. So yeah, I think this was so good. For me, it felt more like a horror film than a found footage film, and I like that because I think merging the two can be difficult sometimes, and we've seen it and it's kind of failed for some films, I think. Some found footage films very much hit or miss, but this one was done so well, and to see this be made in 2022, I haven't seen a good horror film this year, so seeing it, I was so happy and pleased. And that's my sort of overall thoughts and review on this. I think if I have to give it a rating, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. It's definitely not my favourite film in the world, but I think I'm just excited about it because I think it was really cool how it was executed. And, you know, I think it's the first thing this year that I've actually been like, you know what, I actually enjoyed watching that. And I'm definitely going to do it again this Spooktober, so I think you should as well. Let me know what you thought about it, and I'll see you on the next one.